Hey guys, I'm sure it's been a while since you last heard my voice. Wait, I'm sure it's not been too long, right? Okay, yeah, I have a lot of explaining to do. So the reason why I haven't uploaded a video in a while is because of two reasons. One, motivation, and two, just running out of ideas for videos. Mainly before Total Plush Look Time, which kind of explains why I haven't uploaded one in a while. I've been trying to get challenge ideas, but there's nothing that's coming to mind, so that's why it's been taking a while. So I don't know how long it's going to be until the next episode comes out, but you're just going to have to be a little bit more patient, and I'm really sorry about that. I know, I'm not really that creative with ideas, I'm going to be honest. But to make up for everything, I have recently hit 4,000 subscribers. Well, I've got 4.1 now. Thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate all of the support you guys have given me. So, to celebrate it, well, I've done two specials. One is an open collab, and the second one was me versus editors. Now, time for the third one, the Q&A. So, I've announced it in my post earlier, and you guys asked me a lot of questions, which I'm honestly surprised about, so this might be a long one, so without further ado, let's get into it. So the first few questions come from Super Cophead Productions, and he says, who inspired you for plush videos and WIS edits? Is it WIS or WIS? I don't even know. But anyways, for plush vids, I'm not entirely too sure. Who inspired me to make them. But for WIS edits, I actually do know who inspired me, and that was SAP. I saw his versus edits, well, his very old versus edits, and then I was like, hey, what if I make my own? So, yeah, and that's how I've gotten this far, really. Well, WIS edits have been mostly the reason why I've made it this far anyway, so, yeah. Which sucks, considering the fact that plush videos take me way longer to make. The second question is, what are you going to do after WIS edits or plush videos, whichever one you want to stop working completely first? To be honest, I'm gonna be stopping WIS edits first. I'm not stopping plush vids anytime soon. So yeah. So I'm not entirely too sure what I would do. I mean, I still want to do some plush shorts if I do end up quitting WIS edits. So I guess if that even counts, I guess. But other than that, I'm not really too sure. And his final question is, what do you think about your Switch 2? One word? Peak. I really like the games so far. Well, I've only really played Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Donkey Kong Bonanza is really good. It's peak. And, well, Mario Kart World, it's alright. Not as great, though. Next question comes from ZGamer, and he says, I have two questions. One, who's your favorite Sonic character? Funny enough, it used to be Tails, but after previous months, Silver's my personal favorite. And, well, I don't really hate Tails. He's my second favorite, so, yeah. Silver, I'm just really hoping that Silver at least gets a game for himself. I'm just hoping that. Because Sonic and Shadow have been getting too much in the spotlight, and I feel like Silver definitely needs a game of his own. And his last question is, does Rosalina solo the Sonic verse? My opinion is no, but I thought I'd ask. In my opinion, if we're talking about the main cast, then I think she wins. And I know a lot of people are going to kill me for that. Next question comes from SMP, and he says, what plushies do you plan on getting in the future? I plan on getting a lot of them. I definitely want to try get Roy and Ike since I have Marth, and I really need more Fire Emblem characters, despite Fire Emblem not being a franchise I don't really care about. But I feel like Roy and Ike is a must-have for me. And also, I really want to get some Splatoon plushies. I've been getting into Splatoon lately, and I played the third game. I haven't played 1 or 2, and I've been struggling on the final boss. That bear is the bane of my existence. But yeah, I want to try and get Callie and Marie, hopefully. I don't know if I might be able to get them, but who knows, it might happen. Next question comes from Spooky Edits, and he says, what inspired you to start editing? If you rewind the video, then your answer will be there. His next question is, what is your favorite indie show? If I'm gonna be honest, I really like The Amazing Digital Circus. The characters, the story, the lore, everything about it I really love. And the animation is really good. Murder Drones is a close second though. I do really like it. And I do think it's kind of overhated. People hate on it way too much. But me personally, I do really enjoy it. His next question is, how many images up... Alright, moving on. The next set of questions come from Hyperdog Gaming, and he says, who inspired you? Well, if you rewind the video, like I said, you'll find your answer there. Next question from him is, what's your favorite edit you've made or someone else has made? I'll only do my favorite edit from me because I don't really have a favorite from someone else. So, my favorite edit, yes, I actually do have a favorite edit that I'm pretty proud of, and it's Uzi vs. Pomni writing. I do like everything I did about it. I do really like the voice lines I did. I was like, wait a minute, I thought of a really good idea for it, and well, it turned out pretty great. So, yeah, I go with that. His last question is, what's the best video game of all time, in your opinion? I do have a lot of favorite games, but if I have to pick one, it's either, well, Luigi's Mansion 3 is definitely up there, or it's Super Mario 3D World. But if I had to choose between those two, it probably would be Luigi's Mansion 3. I really do enjoy the game, and especially since King Boo is a lot more menacing than he looks. I know he has that appearance in Dark Moon as well, but I just definitely prefer his design in those two games, rather than his design being just a big Boo with a crown. Yeah, that's probably one of the most boring designs I've ever seen. But Dark Moon in Luigi's Mansion 3 definitely changed that. I just kind of wish that the main Mario games had him in that design, because his old design is very bad. Next question comes from C-Train, and he says, what is your favorite edit currently? If you rewind the video, then your answer will be there. His second question is, who is your favorite MC? I'm gonna have to go with Mario. I'm a very big Mario fan, so Kirby comes pretty close though. I haven't played a lot of his games, but his games are really good. I really do enjoy them. And I mean, how can you not love the little big pop ball? Like, seriously, how can you not love him? Next question comes from Vegas Boy Edits, and he has 3 questions for me. First one is, how do you manage to do plush vids and edits at the same time? To tell you the truth, I have absolutely no idea. But I guess you can say I'm good at multitasking. I don't know. I don't really know how to give a good response to that. The second question is, what is your favorite cartoon of all time? Truth be told, I do not have one because I barely watch any cartoons. His last question is, have you heard of the upcoming indie show Far-Fetched? I have never heard of that, ever. And I'm probably not gonna watch it, but we'll just have to see what I think of it, I guess. Next question comes from CypherGK, and he says, who is your top 10 characters of all time? If that's too much, do top 5. Now I'll do top 10, it's fine. So, from my least favorite to most favorites between the 10, Kirby, Silver, King Boo, Mario, Meta Knight, Daisy, Yoshi, Magalore, Luigi, and Rosalina. There you go. Next question comes from Zero Destination S, and he says, how did you find Murder Drones? Well, I saw some edits of it, and I was like, you know what, why don't I just watch this and see how much I like it? And I never regretted it. It was really good. His second question is, what's your favorite color? Unpopular opinion coming up. My favorite color is green. Next question comes from Gaming Champions, and he says, what is your favorite gaming franchise? I've already explained this, so if you want to rewind the video, then your answer will be there. Next question comes from Dark CSS Edits, and he says, what is your favorite indie animation? If you rewind the video, you'll find your answer there. Next question comes from Mario David, and he says, if you were to live as one Mario character other than Rosalina, who would it be? See, if you did take out other than Rosalina, then I would have still not gone for her anyway. I would personally go for Luigi, but with the exception of me going into a haunted mansion, because nope, I'm not dealing with that. Next question comes from Super E Bros, and he says, do you know what Skylanders is? Yes, I actually do. It's a pretty big part of my childhood. But unfortunately, I have sold all of my Skylanders to one of my cousins. So, yeah, I don't know if he still has them, but I'm hoping he does anyway. But, yeah, I'm starting to miss playing the games because they were a pretty big part of my childhood. His second question is, what color Pikmin is your favorite? Well, I haven't really played any other Pikmin games, so, but if I have to choose, I'd probably say the purple Pikmin. Next set of questions come from, I'm not going to say that first part, edits, and he says, what is your favorite villain in Mario? I've already really explained that, it's King Boo. The rest of his questions are for my characters, which is cool. At least someone acknowledges my plush videos. Well, another person. And he says, for Mario, are you and Bowser Jr. considered cool with each other? Yeah, we are. But me and his father, on the other hand... yeah, we're not really on good terms with each other. His next question is for Yoshi, and he says, what would you do if you had $1 million?
$1 million, huh? Well, I would probably just pay off the taxes that I have. Yoshi! Oh no.
Have I heard that correctly? You have not been paying your taxes!
No.
Why?
Mario, I'm a dinosaur. I don't think I can really get a job. I don't think I can really make money.
Okay, yeah, fair point. But still, you haven't been paying your taxes, so that means the FBI is gonna come after you.
Okay, Mario, look, I get scared of most things, but there is actually no way they're gonna end up doing that.
Okay, moving on from that. His next question is for Chica, and it is, what is your favorite pizza?
Favorite pizza, huh? Well, I'll probably just go simple. I'm just gonna go with pepperoni.
Next question is, oh wow, for Luigi and Daisy, and it says, what would you guys rather do? Break up with each other or lose your abilities?
Yeah, this answer is a no-brainer, because I would literally do anything other than breaking up with Luigi. Like, not in a million years.
Thanks, Daisy.
Yeah, no problem. Wait, Daisy, what are you doing? What? Come on, let's go. Okay.
Aw, they look so cute together. Anyways, next question is for Sonic, and it says, are you and Shadow cool with each other? Yeah, we are. We used to have some fights here and there, but we're alright.
Also, don't tell him this, but I'm better than him in anything.
Oh yeah?
Then what do you call Sonic Racing Cross Worlds?
Wait, what do you mean?
Have you not seen the animation video?
Oh, that. Right. Okay, I'm sure I won though. So I'm just gonna take a look at. Oh, come on! Ha! Not gonna lie, that was pretty funny. Anyways, next question comes from Retro Nico, and he says, do you sim for any other characters aside from Rosalina and Samus? Well, Next question comes from Blue Edits, and he says, have you watched Alan Becker videos? If so, do you know if you're going to make some edits with them? I'm going to be honest, I haven't really thought about it, and I barely watched any of Alan Becker's, so I'm not sure, but I'll think about it. Next question comes from two people, actually, both Poism and Fiction Fan Edits, and, well, I might as well do both of them since they're the exact same. And they both say, why do I simp for both Rosalina and Samus? To put it short, I just kind of have a thing for blonde women, I'm going to be honest. I'll just put it at that. Next one comes from Super Bowser Plushies, and he says thoughts on SpongeBob. He's alright. I just barely watch SpongeBob, so yeah, I'll just say he's alright. His next question is favorite FNAF game. I'm gonna be honest, I do enjoy FNAF 2. I do like how difficult it can be as the nights progress, because you have to deal with so many of the animatronics. Speaking of FNAF 2, I am very excited for the second movie coming out. I am definitely gonna go see it because I think it's going to be peak. Next question comes from Wat Edits, and he says, well, can you make a PFP for me, please? I will do at some point, don't worry. And then his second question is, what's your opinion on the new Super Mario Bros. Series? I've only really played new Super Mario Bros. U, but that's really about it. And I do like the game. It's pretty good. His next question is, favorite Cartoon Network show? Like I've said, I don't really have one because I barely watch any cartoons. And his last question is, opinion on Crash Bandicoot? He's cool. I like him. I haven't played any of his games, but I do know a lot about him, so maybe I will try and play one of his games, maybe. I don't know, but we'll see. Next question comes from Tiger Studio, and he says, what is your favorite indie animated series? If you rewind the video, then your answer will be there. Next question comes from Cutboy, and he says, who do you think is hotter, Rosalina or Pauline? Rosalina any day. But being serious though, Pauline's not that far off. Next question is from Cypher Bowser, and he says, I have plenty of questions, but I will ask you two. What's your favorite Mario game and Dream Mario plush? I'll answer them both. So, favorite Mario game, new Super Mario 3D World, and Dream Mario plush, probably Metal Mario or Dry Bowser. Next question is from Solar, and he says, favorite indie game. I haven't really played much indie games. I only really played Cuphead and Final Fantasy Freddy's, in between them I definitely prefer Cuphead. But I'm probably going to try some new ones out. I probably want to try out Hollow Knight or Celeste maybe because of Indie Cross, which is a very peak series, by the way. And last question is from Snailpan, and he says, favorite game from Mario, Sonic, Kirby, and Pokemon. So for Mario, as I said, Super Mario 3D World. Sonic, probably Sonic X Shadow Generations. Kirby, I've only really played Triple Deluxe and Forgotten Land. Between those two, I definitely prefer Forgotten Land. Triple Deluxe is pretty good though. And Pokemon, I definitely go with Pokemon Legends Arceus. That game is peak, and I'm excited for Pokemon Legends ZA, to be honest. Cannot wait for that. And that's it. So, sorry if you guys' questions haven't been answered, if I haven't answered some of them. But, anyways, thank you guys. I really want to say thank you guys so much for 4K. I genuinely cannot believe I made it this far. And I just can't believe it. I've made it this far, and jeez, I'm out of words because I'm just so thankful to have you guys sticking with me through this journey that I'm continuing on right now. And expect more videos in the future. Anyways, that's it from me, and I will see you guys next time.